Mr.Who reviews, where they review Legend of Korra Book 2, Episodes 7 and 8, beginning. Yes, this is a two-parter. As I said, maybe a few holes in this, or contradictions, but still good. Anyway, as usual is that this episode takes place a few minutes after the last one. Last time I said there was some between Marco and Sonny in this, but they're not in 30 seconds. One of the fire sages who says check Korra over. He says that the dark spirit did some to her, and if they don't get, and if she don't get her memory back, then she'll die. So, mm. so they appear to this cool or oasis that has healing properties, and then to see Korra in her own mind, and some past avatars or Fordham and Roku, Kyoshi, and the other waterbender avatar. I forget his name right now. And then get introduced to the first ever avatar named Wong. I think of his name. I might not remember the name right now. Wong is a typical type of guy. He's upbeat. He wants to grab the good stuff to happen to other people. And I think so. Like he gets some food from the higher up from his town or city, whatever it is, and I get beat up for his troubles. He has some stuff, but not a lot, and he shares some of it with the animals that's around his place and his friends. One of them is a crazy old man. He seems like the type of person that believes that the government is going to track the voice in your brain. I don't know. Anyway, he says he's tired of not getting what he wants or something like that. So he volunteers to go on a mission through the Spirit Wild, which is a forest that has a spiritual or the spirits in it. But before they go, that they get uh, some firebending from the lion turtles. Now here's two other contradictions. One, if Wong is the first Avatar, why is he a firebender? In season 1 of Avatar Aang, Korra says that the cycle goes water, earth, fire, and air. Therefore, water being the first element that the first Avatar would have. I don't know if the original creators wrote this episode or put this in, but I don't know. This seems weird. And number two, in the second last episode of Avatar, when Aang met the lion turtle, the lion turtle said that the humans uh, like were able to bend energy and not like the elements or to get power to bend energy. But here we see that the lion turtles are the ones that gave them the power of the elements. So I don't know. Anyway, the voices for the lion turtles sound very good, booming and just, just sound really good, like a proper voice I think the lion turtle will have. Anyway, Juan and his party or in the spirit world, he sort of chickens out and go back to the town. So that's what he wanted. He wanted to take the fire and use it to get some more food for him and his friends. And when he does use it to take down the people in charge of how it's going good, but when he sees the fear that one of the guys has, like one of the guys he's trying to get food off, has he doesn't kill him or anything. Instead, he just shows him mercy and then gets kicked out of his town. And they do want him to get back the firebend into the mine trail, but when one begs the mine trail to make him let him keep the the bend so he can survive in the forest, the mine trail lets him. Anyway, you see him going through the forest and a lot of crazy stuff, like he stepped on a blue frog that grows to giant size, and these stuff grown on trees that turn to bugs, and some smoke, or like living smoke is going around the forest. And when he gets to this oasis, he sees this lemur that is the size of a human. Only in this, isn't it? Anyway, the lemur one man with human really like human when one tries to describe himself as a spirit of a bush. He nearly gets in, but the lemur knows that knew he was human by smelling. So that's weird. For some reason, something the other spirits are voiced by kids. No idea why. And one of them looks like a green version of No Face from Spirited Away. Yeah, that may be a bit of fan of it. Anyway, when he leaves, he finds this cat deer. I don't know if that's the right name for it. And he was gonna eat it, but he saw how helpless he was. He decides to uh, save it. Before he could, the people from the village or whatever find it and we're gonna eat it, but he defends it. And when he's about to get the lemur comes to his aid and just possesses the one of the guys and scares some of them off, and then brings back to the oasis. The lemur is kind of cool. Like he can teleport a few inches from some people, and in the and he says that some other spirits can possess people for a limited time. For some reason, when he possesses one of the guys, his facial features get on the guy and get out to still on him. It's just weird. Anyway, after he been battered once, decided that he's gonna stay with spirits and help them protect the forest. And when his friends find out he's still alive, they're excited. And then we see, then in about, I think about 2 years after that, and we see one practicing firemen with some dragons, with his, and he's obviously doing the dancing dragon fire technique with his global continuity. Anyway, after that, he decides to go off to see the other line trolls in the other cities. Yeah, there are other line trolls. For some reason, he thought there's our own his city. He's only one with line troll, or there's only one city. It doesn't make sense since that people weren't connected. That's already has good uh, philosophical stuff in it. I'll get that at the end. Anyway, as he's traveling, and yes, he does have the cat deer as his animal guide. He sees these two spirits fighting, and the dark spirit known as Watu begs him to break him and the light spirit Rava apart because he's been tormenting him for about 10 years, and he does that, but it turns out that the dark spirit, the end dark spirit, is evil, and since said they broke apart, so there might be 10,000 years of darkness. Rava is just really mad. On to part two, Korra is seeing the rest of Achar Wong's story or life, as he begs Robert to let him help stop Watu, but he already trusts humans that much, like a lot of spirits don't. And that just goes off. After that, Wong just finds some airbenders. It looks kind of good. I can actually see like when they use their airbend, I can see a cloud over their feet. That's just smart. That could totally be what airbenders was done in those times, I think. It's just good. Anyway, he tries to get over to Air Temple, Airbender City by using a slingshot, or making one. And when he gets there, Rava, along with Watu, turns some of the spirits dark and just attacks everybody, and Juan is defending everybody, and then Rava just like attacks Watu, so just fighting. And then when he has the light turtle in that town or whatever, they can have air the light turtle fit the skeptical thing the mountain can have control two spirits, and Robert could just teach them how to use it. And the training montage between that him and Robert is pretty good. You see the passage of time going over with him going to different line turtle cities and learn different elements and different line turtles. They look good. Yes. And animation for this is just great. It just looks fantastic as always. But I thought it was famous off again. Anyway, after all the training and that, uh, Juan and Robert just smelt on fire, and turns out there's humans there, and the humans are the ones that left Juan's city and decided to go and create a new life, and they burn down the forest. And turns out one of Juan's friends is there, and the other has died. And they're all just killing off some spirits, and there's gonna be a war. And my mom asked her why he wasn't so violent. He used to be so um, nervous and just like a pessimistic. And the friend said that he inspired him to do this and stuff like that. It shows that Juan is going through some of the stuff that heroes are, are just going through, or what Aang and Katara are going, well, and Korra are going through. Like sometimes they make mistakes, or times people don't really understand what they're trying to do, or they're making their own monsters, or making their friends into monsters sometimes. It's a classic hero thing. Anyway, it turns out the lemur spirit is there as well. I'm after about to attack what is turned into a dark spirit, and to calm everybody down, and one decides to use Robinson making them for I'm gonna work for a while. He can't really handle it and he passes out and Robinson said take him somewhere. But when it comes to what to come over, Taylor said that his human friends have all been well killed. And only a few more days till automatic automatic some sort of convergence. I can't really say the word. Well, what Robert said, what it is, it's just like when when planets align, these doors open to the spirit world, protecting it to the human world. So it's sort of like that. Anyway, to get to the portal to the spirit world, and Robert just finally realizing like not all humans are bad, and so he's starting to like Juan, and they just go to the portal, and the fight between Juan and Watu is very cool, but it gets really great when he and Robert combined again, but this time went better than last time, especially when he touches one portals and makes him and Robert's bond or connection even stronger because now they're connected forever, and that's the first time there's ever Avatar state, so it's good. So you could say this is also an origin for the Avatar state, so stuff like that, and that's good. And at the end, Wanda traps Watu in a tree. I think it's maybe a tree at times, a tree of wolves, you know. And then he decides to close portals to the world, the spirit and real world, and the spirits to go back to their own world, and the saying that he'll be the bridge of the two worlds, and gonna try and make peace between those two, between the two worlds and the human world in general. And it took about, I think about 60, 70 years. He has great hair and that, and he's about to die, and he's apologizing to Robert that he's been able to uh, have, bring peace to the world. But he just says that it doesn't matter, and you'll always be with him, and stuff like that, and just passing on to the next person. And at that point, Korra wakes up and remembers who she is. And then this, uh, where they soldier a bunch of baby air bisons and said that they've been taking care of them since the 100-year war. What the hell? It makes no sense. How come Aang and the guys never saw those bisons on their travels, or what he just in Australian land until now? And this were the other bisons that Iki was with came from. It makes no sense. And there's already the offering of upper or what? Again, it makes no sense. Anyway, he takes one of the bisons and just goes off to try to close the spirit portal. And that's the end. This is a good origin for the Avatar and resolves one that faults like him bringing up uh, Robin and Watu, or him realizing he probably made a mistake by leaving or taking the for them from his line turtle, because it inspired some of his people to go out to the forest and just burn the forest down. As I said, this is typical uh, hero things. creating your own villains, creating your own problems, and stuff like that. And like that with the plot holder and some of the weird stuff, but it's good. And the music in it, as always, is just brilliant. Every piece of music in this fits the situation like a glove. And I give it episode 9 out of 10. And for next week, Korra is, I don't know, just say goes to Ten and family, then goes or tries to go to the spirit world. Meets an old fan favorite character, and an old place from season 2 of Advertising Time turns up, which you know is going to be bad, or something bad's going to happen. We find out something about Sonora. Anyway, until that time, I'm Stu. See you later.